this super disgusting 5-day-old hair. 5 days, you guys, 5 days old. Can you guys believe that my hair looks like this after what it looked like at the beginning of the video? It's like crazy. This is something I don't think a lot of people do. See the difference between the curls, like they're different. And I always wrap away from my head, always wrap away from your head, never wrap in. Okay, do you guys see the difference? That side versus this side. So we use heat to create a curl, and then coolness sets the curl. I don't ever spray hairspray before I curl because then your hair gets crunchy. Hi everybody, I'm so glad we're doing another video today. So if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Melea and I run the Melea Show here on Facebook, over on Instagram, and over on YouTube. So today we are gonna take this super disgusting 5-day-old hair, 5 days, you guys, 5 days old, and we are gonna transform it into beautiful, gorgeous curls. I'm gonna show you guys how to extend the life of your hair so you don't have to wash it every day. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I do, how to like just make your hair look amazing, even when it's disgusting and old like this, okay? Hi everybody, I'm so glad you guys are here. So before we get started with all of that, I want you guys to know we are giving away a ton of Launch curling wands. The Lustre curling wand, we are giving a ton of these away in the video today. So all you guys have to do is like, comment, and share. So like the video, comment below, and then share. Launch said that they would give away a free curling wand to every 100 shares that we get. So I think they said to give up to 8 curling wands, you guys. They are gonna give away up to 8 of these, and these are worth over $120, okay? So you guys have to share right now. So like, comment, and share. And if you guys have any questions that I don't get to during the video, I will go back after it's all over and I will comment and respond back to all of you guys, okay? Okay, so like I said at the beginning, this is my 5-day-old hair. I have not washed it in 5 days. It's kind of a hot mess. Obviously, I've thrown it up in like a crazy bun. So not only are we gonna talk about how to revive like old hair, because I know, like guys, literally what's the longest you've ever gone without washing your hair? I think the longest I've gone is 7 days. So let me know right now, comment and tell me what's the longest you've ever gone without washing your hair. I'm gonna tell you guys how to do that, how to revive your hair, but I'm also gonna show you guys the difference between a 32mm wand and a 25mm wand. You're gonna get completely different curls depending on which wand you purchase or which wand you use. So I'm gonna show you guys exactly what you need to be doing in order to get your hair to curl, okay? All right, so let's take out this mess of hair right now. I love that you guys are going along with your hair too. I'm getting like 6 days long, 7 days. Okay, this is my disgusting, gross hair. The curls that you are seeing, you guys, are also 5 days old. This is from a Launch wand. 5 days old. I mean, it's still pretty freaking curly, so that's awesome. This is my disgusting hair. So first thing we're gonna do to get started is we are going to brush out our hair. The reason why you have to brush it out is because when you get oily hair, like you can tell like some of this is a little bit more oily. You want to take a brush, preferably like a boar hair brush with bristles like this, and brush it down so like your hair actually will distribute the oils evenly throughout your hair, and it's all like conjugated right here. You know when you get like the oily scalp and it looks like you sweated? Is that a word? Sweated? And you have just like greasy, oily roots. Yeah, you gotta brush all that down first, and that's the first step we have to do in order to revive our hair. So I'm gonna do that first with my boar hair brush. Okay, gosh, guys, I'm so glad you're here, yay! Don't forget to share so we can give away some curling wands, and hopefully I will see those updates. And like, guys, my hair, oh my gosh, it's so disgusting right now. I need to take out my earrings too so I can actually curl and show you guys how to curl. I just got a question if there's like a trick to brushing without getting frizz. The best part about the curling iron is even if my hair turns frizzy right now, which I probably might, the curling wand will fix that. Okay, so I'm distributing all those oils from my scalp down the rest of my hair. Yeah, I realize it doesn't look that great. So here is my crazy hair. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you guys, we're really gonna fix this, okay? So now what you need to do in order to revive your hair is we need to use a dry shampoo. Okay, if you are not using a dry shampoo, like I wanna grab the sides of my phone right now and like really get in your face. If you're not using a dry shampoo, you guys, you have to use a dry shampoo. A lot of people don't use a dry shampoo or they don't use it the correct way. And you want to be able to make your hair last longer. You still want it to feel amazing. You still want it to smell amazing. So I'm going to show you guys how I use dry shampoo to basically revive my roots and my hair, and then we're gonna curl, and I'm gonna show you guys the difference between the two different wands. So for today's video, I'm actually gonna be trying the LUSTRE Dry Shampoo. I've never tried it before, so we are gonna try it today. It's highly recommended that you guys use a dry shampoo when you're trying to revive your hair, especially if you're super oily. I don't feel like I have really oiliness because I go a long time without washing it on a regular basis, okay? So, dry shampoo, and I'm gonna start adding this in. Also, just so you guys know, the launch sale is still going strong. Like, it's still on right now. You guys want to make sure you use the link that I left in the description for you, so it'll take you to the sale page, and then you guys can buy the wands or any of these products that I'm talking about. Just so you guys know, they're all on sale right now, so if you're gonna buy it, you might as well buy it while it's on sale. Okay, here we go. Ready? So we are gonna spray it right into the roots. If it gets a little white or chalky, that's okay. And I'm gonna be using my fingernails and I'm going to be rubbing it in. You guys notice that I've already like put up half like this. That's because I wanna make sure I do all of the roots. So I don't need to spray all of this because this shouldn't be oily down here. It's just gonna be like this section that's typically oily. So we are going to be rubbing it in and it's gonna feel a little wet. That's when you're kind of massage it in. You want all of this product to soak up all that oil. So that's what we're doing right now, okay? Okay, so now that we have this going on, we are going to separate the hair. And this is where it gets kind of crazy. This is something I don't think a lot of people do, but I feel like you should. So basically, the most of the oil is gonna be in your crown. Can you guys see, like, this is the crown area that I've pulled up? And now I'm gonna do lines across the entire head because we wanna make sure we don't miss any sections, because if you do like half the hair, only some of the hair, it's not gonna look as good. So we are going to take a little line like this and see, you guys see how much hair I'm pulling out? Hopefully you guys see that. Now I'm gonna take the dry shampoo and I'm gonna spray right there. See that? And I'm gonna rub all that in, okay? Yes. Okay, we're gonna rub that in. Make sure we're shaking this up really good. Okay, and now I'm gonna do the next line. I'm gonna do another line right here. And I'm just using my fingernail to kind of like separate into the next. You guys see the oil? Like, it's not crazy bad, because I know some of you might have really oily scalps and that's okay. We're just gonna fix it with dry shampoo. Anyone can use dry shampoo, and you should be able to use dry shampoos even if your hair is dark. You just have to rub it in. So we are going to be using this. So for those of you guys who have questions with curling iron, you guys don't worry, keep watching, because I am gonna blow your mind and share like all of my tips and tricks. I have been using curling wands since they were first ever created. So I definitely know some tips and tricks, and we're gonna show the difference between the 32mm wand and the 25. That's probably the most asked question that I get is, what size wand should I buy? And there are definitely some reasons to buy one over the other. So I'm gonna break that all down for you guys, okay? My question is, how often do I use dry shampoo? I use dry shampoo to get me through until my next wash. So as like a busy mom myself, or if you're going to college and you're waking up late, you're hungover, whatever, the dry shampoos will kind of help you get through until your next washing. I typically don't like to put in dry shampoo every single day. So dry shampoo will usually go on like day 3, and hopefully like maybe a little bit more if I need it on day 4. But that's what I do with it. Okay, so you guys see what I'm doing with like the little sections? I'm going across the whole scalp because I want every single section to have dry shampoo in it. And I'm not using a ton, it's just a squirt like right on that hairline. And I'm rubbing it in so that dry shampoo can suck in all of the product, okay? Okay, how are we feeling, you guys? Feel like you guys could do this at home. It's not hard. It's simple. I am all about simple. And just so you guys know, I am not a hairstylist. I am not a makeup artist. This is all stuff that I've just learned to do on my own, and I know that it's easy enough that any of you guys can do that, okay? So if your hair still needs a little bit of help, you can also start right here and go front to back. So if that makes sense. So we'll just do a few right here on the back of my scalp so you guys can see that. Yay! Okay, good. Okay, I'm getting so many comments, so this is helping you. I'm so glad. Yay, 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 yay. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so now we are going to break apart. Okay, when you get to this part, okay, can you guys see like how much more volume the scalp has? Like all I've done is dry shampoo. Granted, this part is a little crazy, but that's okay, we're gonna fix it. So now our scalp looks like it's just been washed. It looks like it's been round brushed. Like, can you guys see that? Crazy, right? Okay, so that's their dry shampoo. Actually, I think it worked pretty freaking good. So just a heads up, dry shampoo. So now that we've done that, we've revived our scalps, there's no more oil. Now, if you guys need to, you can take your brush again and kind of help brush through and kind of smooth that out a little bit if you need to. And now we are going to separate our hair, and we're gonna do the 25 millimeter and we're gonna do the 32 millimeter. I want you guys to see the difference between the curling sizes, and I'm also gonna tell you which wand you should buy depending on what kind of hair you have. Let me repeat that. I'm also gonna show you guys which wand you should buy depending on what kind of hair you have, okay? All right, you guys can also use your dry shampoos at night if you want to. Spray it all on and let it kind of soak it all up. I always forget to do that, so I always do right before I curl my hair. Okay, we doing good, you guys? All right, so we are going to now separate exactly the same way I just did, but we're gonna split it in half because I remember I'm gonna do half and half. So again, crown up, okay? As we start to curl, here we go. Remember, if you guys have questions for me, like, feel free to ask so we can make sure that we get you taken care of and I can help you guys if you need it. I am going to be just pulling my hair up and getting it out of my way. I have a lot of hair, so I feel like this helps me have better control of the curls. Okay, so this is a Lustre wand. First of all, the Lustre wand is different than the ondulé, okay? Just in the features. The curling power is basically the same, but I want you guys to see the difference, okay? This is the one that I love the most. It is the Lustre wand. The Lustre wand has a heat, like actual control, so you can decide how hot or cold you want it. I like this because it gets a tiny bit hotter than the ondulé wand, and this one is only a little bit more expensive, and even with the sale prices, you guys, this is like amazing priced. Like so good. So click on the link if you guys want to see the sale price for this. The other difference between this one is that it has an auto shut off. So it will automatically shut off so you won't burn your house down if you forget to unplug it or catch anything on fire. Guys, in college, I literally left my curling iron on in the sink or on the counter, and it like melted a huge divot in my college room dorms like counter. I was like, oh my gosh, we were so lucky it didn't burn down the entire place. So if you forget to unplug things, or you're giving this to like your daughter and you don't want her to burn the house down, this has auto shut off. This is called the LUSTRE, L-U-S-T-R-E. So that is the one that I like. It also has a cool tip. So if you are afraid of having a wand that looks like this that doesn't have a cool tip, you're gonna want that one. So this is the wand that I think you guys should get, just my opinion because I've tried both of them. So we're gonna do different sizes, okay? So we're gonna do, this is the 32 millimeter, we're gonna curl this side, and this side will be my 25 millimeter, so you guys can see the difference. All right, you guys ready? You guys are sharing, right? You're sharing? I hope so, so we can give away more wands. Okay, I always curl away from the face. Depending on how long you leave it is how tight the curl's gonna be. So there is my curls. I'll do a couple of these so you guys can get an idea of what it looks like. And then we'll switch over and we will do the smaller wand. Again, the wand I'm using right this very second is the 32 millimeter titanium Lustre wand. You can get this in ceramic or titanium. Get the titanium, okay? Get the titanium. So we're gonna talk about also, while I'm here, why you guys should get titanium over ceramic. If your hair curls super easy and you don't have to really do anything, it curls all the time, never have an issue with curling, technically you can get any wand and your hair will turn out amazing, okay? If you have any issues with your hair curling, you guys have to get a titanium wand, and I would highly recommend the Lustre because it gets a little bit hotter than the ondulé, and what was the other thing I was gonna say? Oh, you also need to get this Lustre wand in the 25. This wand with the auto shut off and the extra features comes in a 25 and in a 32. I'm using the 32 on the side of my hair, but it also comes in a 25. So if your hair has the hardest time curling, don't get the 32 because your hair won't keep the curl. It'll curl, but it won't stay. You need the 25. So get the 25 millimeter Titanium Luster Wand, okay? In the description of this video, I actually like wrote it out for you guys so you would know exactly what wand to get. So keep that in mind. If you forget what I just said, if your hair has a hard time curling, get the 25mm Titanium Luster Wand. I feel like I'm like a robot just repeating it over and over again, but you guys have to get the titanium. Honestly, I would recommend the titanium for everybody because I feel like it just curls better. I don't know, it's just me. I know a long time ago, like a lot of people were pushing ceramic. This was like, I want to say 5 or 6 years ago, everyone was like, oh, ceramic's the cool new thing. And ceramic was great, but titanium is better. So don't waste your money. Make sure you get something that actually works. And I will say, after my last video, I had so many of you guys comment and say, my hair has never curled before a day in its life, and it is finally curling. So listen to me. Get the 25mm titanium luster wand, okay? You guys see, okay, look, I'm getting comments right now saying that their hair is finally curling and they're using the exact wand that I told you guys to get, okay? Okay, so many of you guys will tell me that your hair has a hard time curling. That is why you need the smaller size. Look at the difference between these two. 25, 25, 32. Tighter curls for those who have a hard time with their hair curling, it's gonna look so much better. Promise you, okay? All right, so excuse those loud sounds. I don't wanna burn my carpet. Okay, now we're gonna do the 25. I want you guys to see the difference between the curls on each side of my face. Okay. Okay, do you guys see the difference? That side versus this side? Now, if your hair has a hard time curling, it will curl like this and then it will drop just a little bit. So there's also a few other tricks that I can share with you guys so we don't have issues with your hair dropping. So one of the things you can do is this. If your hair will curl, it just won't keep the curl. What you wanna do is curl it and then you wanna hold it, okay? So this is the trick. This is like a little science for you. Can we get like super nerdy for just a second? Okay, so when your hair, in order to create a curl, you need heat. In order to set a curl, you need to cool it. So if you hold it in a curled position while it's cooling, because right now it's still warm, it will curl, it will hold tighter. So we use heat to create a curl and then coolness sets the curl. So if you let it drop, it's gonna set a little bit looser because it's using gravity and it's kind of pulling down. Does that make sense? Like I'm trying to get technical here. It's still warm. So I'm gonna wait until this is cooled and then I can drop it. So for those of you guys who have crazy, like hard to curl hair, like nothing works, you'll wanna do this because you want your curl to set, and if you drop it before it's cooled, then it will set and it will drop. So you want it to stay like this, okay? Do you guys see? Like it will actually like keep the curl even better. And honestly, this is a little bit warm because I don't want to take too long with the video, but the longer you can do it, but it'll keep it for you, okay? So many tips. Another tip for girls who have a hard time with their hair curling, and I feel like I have to say this because those are the messages I get the most, or my hair won't curl, my hair won't curl. So not only do you need to get the 25mm luster titanium wand, but if you still have issues with that, like it's curling but it's not staying, you might have really fine hair. If you have really fine hair, then what you need to do is actually get some product that will grit your hair up. So an option for that would be sea salt spray, adds a little grit. I love sea salt spray, or like a root booster or like a thickening spray. Add that to your fine hair so it gives the curl something to hold on to. So first line of defense, 25mm luster titanium wand. If that still isn't keeping your curls perfect, then you need I'm assuming your hair is fine because those are typically the people who have issues, then you need to add a little grit to your hair, okay? Natalie just asked a great question. Can you clip the warm curls so they can cool while you're waiting? Yes, you totally can. You can use a bobby pin and just pin your curls to your hair or to your head while you wait for them to cool so you can move on to the next curls and you're not taking forever. So you can totally do that. So we're just curling. Do you guys see the difference between the curls? Like they are gonna be totally different. My hair will probably look a little crazy, but that's okay. I'll put it in a ponytail or something after we're done. So I'm gonna have different size curls. So I'm just wrapping. I always wrap away from my head. Always wrap away from your head. Never wrap in, always wrap away. So the curls aren't like attacking your face, they're like framing your face. Does that make sense? And I will update the comments like at the top. When this video is over, I'll go back and I will respond to you guys, okay? And I'll like add in, like if you wanna know like the products, but I put everything in the comments section too. All right, so here's the difference. We have, that's so loud, I'm so sorry. 25 or 32 millimeter, 25. You guys see the difference? It's different for sure. You can also, I don't ever spray hairspray before I curl because then your hair gets crunchy. So when I'm all done curling my hair, then I will spray hairspray on it, okay? And like I said, my curls last for days. They might get a little looser, but they stay for days. Okay, so now that my hair is curled between these two, I'm gonna take off the top half and I am going to do this really weird part. So I'm gonna put this section back in a ponytail. That way I don't miss any hair. And we're gonna split this apart, okay? I'm just gonna do like an easy side part, like this, okay? And we are gonna go back to front, and again, we're always curling away. So I'm gonna do the bigger curls on this side. This is the 32 Titanium Lustre Wand. Yeah? A lot of you guys are saying that you watch a lot of launch videos. Some of you guys have said this is the best video. Love you, thank you. I'm trying to be as informative as possible because I don't want you guys to buy something that doesn't work for your hair or that you don't like. So I'm trying to tell you guys exactly what you need. So you are so excited when you get your order because the launch sale is legit. And the prices are so good. I had a question I think I saw just a minute ago about people wondering like what to do if something's out of stock. Okay. If something is out of stock, so click on the link I left you guys so it takes you to the sale page. When you get there, if something you want is out of stock, sign up for email notifications and Launch will email you as soon as the product is back in stock. And they've been going in and out of stock because everyone is dying to get these products at the sale price. They don't want to pay full price for it. So as soon as something's in stock, Launch will email any of you guys who have signed up for email alerts. And then you can hurry and grab it. While it's still in stock. A lot of you guys are like, it's never coming back in stock. The products are never in stock. Well, that's because as soon as they come in stock, they email the people who sign up for email notifications and then everything's out of stock again because everyone's freaking out and trying to grab it at sale price. Does that make sense? So if something's out of stock, like I know some of the hair products right now are out of stock, like the dry shampoo might be out of stock. Like make sure that you sign up for email notifications and you'll get an email notification from Launch, okay? And then you'll know that you can go back and grab it, okay? I have no idea when this products will be restocked. I just know that they come in and out of stock really fast because people get the notifications. Okay? All right, again, this is the 32. Now let's do the other side so you guys can see the 25. If you guys have any other questions, a few of you have said that you bought the 32 and wish you would have gotten the 30, or some of you said you got the 32 and wish you would have gotten the 25 because your hair doesn't hold curl very well. And I 100% agree with you. If your hair does not curl, you need the 25. And not only the 25, but you have to get the Lustre. I would recommend the Lustre over the Ondulé just because you have those 3 features I mentioned before. The heat setting controls, automatic shut off so you don't burn your house down. No one wants that. And it has the cool tip. All of the wands do come with like a glove. So if you're brand new to wrapping and what I'm doing right now freaks you out, you can wear a glove on this hand and then you won't have any issues with burning yourself. And I would say that like it's like everyone can do this, guys. I don't want you to look at my hair and be like, there's no way I could ever do my hair like this. No, you totally can. This is not hard. And it's not any sort of learning curve because you're literally just wrapping the hair around. Like it's so easy, okay? All right, guys, don't forget, if you're brand new, I know we have new people popping in. I'm so excited you guys are here. Like the live number is just going up and up. I love it. And if you guys are getting here late, like you might want to watch the replay because I shared so many helpful tips to make sure that you guys choose the right curling iron that works for your hair, whether it's fine or thick or long or short. Oh, speaking of that, another tip I would give, if you have short hair that's like to right here, I would still get the 25 millimeter even if your hair curls easily because your hair, you have less hair to curl and so your curls aren't going to be as tight ringlets at the bottom like mine is. Does that make sense? So use the 25 Lustre Titanium Wand even if you have short hair, even if it curls amazing, because that will give you the curls that you want because your curls are going to fall differently than mine. Yeah? Okay. All right, so I'm going to show you guys the difference between these curls so you guys can see That one curled like crazy. Also, in case you guys didn't know, the smaller, separate this first. The smaller the piece of hair is that you curl, the tighter the curl is. So if you want ringlet curls like this, you just have to use smaller or shorter or smaller pieces of hair instead of big chunks like these. See the difference between the curls? Like they're different. Okay, so this is the, show the picture again. You guys ready? This is the 32, this is the 25. Definitely different, okay? My hair does not take long to do. When I'm not talking to you, my hair's done in like 5 minutes, maybe 7, but like it's super, super fast. And if you want just like beachy waves, like this 32 gives me, I just use my fingers to kind of like bring it all out. Yes. And then I can do the same on this side. Remember, if you want your curls to be tighter, stay, you can always pin them while they're still hot because heat creates a curl, coolness sets a curl. So can you guys see the difference? I hope you guys can. Like, yeah, there's definitely like a difference. And I didn't leave these curls in as tight as I probably could have because like we don't have a long time, but there's definitely a difference between the two sides. Okay. People are asking my heat setting. I leave my heat setting all the way up. All the way up. So it's at 450 degrees. I like it that hot because I want to set that curl. Okay, now we are done. Can you guys believe that my hair looks like this after what it looked like at the beginning of the video? It's like crazy. You know that I give away a ton of stuff all of the freaking time. Back to school giveaways, everything. So make sure you follow me on Instagram too. It's The Melea Show if you guys are brand new. And like and follow me here on Facebook too so we can do more launch curling tutorials. I think I want to bring my daughter in next time and show you guys how I curl her hair. Maybe like back to school hair tutorial or something. Would you guys like that? Do you guys want to see how I curl my daughter's hair? That might be easier than me trying to curl my hair because I can show you guys exactly what I do on her hair. Comment and let me know if you guys want to do that and I can do that on the next video for you guys. So those are the differences. Again, I'm gonna say it, I feel like a broken record, but I'm gonna tell you again, titanium wand. Do not get ceramic, titanium. That is my personal preference. Titanium, 25 millimeter lustre wand. That's the one you want. It's on sale right now. Go get it. The only reason you would want the 32 is if your hair curls really, really well, or you want like a really loose curl, okay? I love the 32. I mean, it looks good on my hair. My hair curls really easily. I usually do a 32, I don't do a 25, but I did a 25 today so you guys could see. If you have hair that has a hard time curling, your 25 will typically turn into a 32 after it's like kind of fallen a little bit. That's why I'm telling you guys to go tighter. Does that make sense? Okay. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, I get a lot of questions about my makeup. If you guys are curious about like the makeup or like the highlighting and contouring system that I use on my face, feel free to comment with the word makeup and I can message you after the video is over and let you guys know what I'm using. It's so easy, it's so affordable, and it's honestly better than any of those crazy, crazy expensive high-end brands I've used in the past, like MAC or any of those. So if you guys do want to know what makeup I'm using to contour and my foundation and everything, like let me know and I will help you guys get color matched and like tell you guys exactly what I'm using. So you just comment with the word makeup and I can like send you guys a DM and let you guys know what I'm using because that is like one of my most number one asked questions is what makeup are you wearing? So I want to make sure that I help you guys out if you guys are interested, okay? Go grab the sale from Launch while it's still available and I will talk to you guys later. Bye guys.